Evil Dead Rise versus Evil Dead 2013. Let's put them head to head and see who wins. Let's go. Evil Dead 2013. Five friends are staying at a family cabin in the woods. Mia's there to try to kick her drug addiction habit, and all her friends are there to help her along the way. While they're there, Eric finds a book of the dead, and he reads from it. Mia starts seeing some hallucinations and starts acting kind of funny and wants to leave, but nobody's going to let her go, and they're all staying because they're trying to help her kick this drug habit. They think she's just going through a bunch of withdrawals. As the story ramps up and things are moving on and on and more crazy stuff is happening, we find out that the main demon is trying to possess five of them so that it can unleash something onto the world known as the Abomination. In Evil Dead Rise, we have two sisters who are reuniting for the first time in forever. Ellie is sending her kids out to go get some pizza when an earthquake happens. Danny ends up dropping down in a hole, finding a book of the dead with some records, takes it up to his room, and plays it. While Ellie's out to go do laundry, that's when the entity attacks. We get a lot of hijinks in this one from the Deadites. We have a nice storyline of Ellie is recently divorced, or the father's left the picture, but we don't really know why. You have Beth, who is pregnant. They kind of lean into it a little bit here and there, but they don't really say a whole lot. For the overall winner of this one, Evil Dead 2013. A woman drops boiling water onto herself in a tub. People's limbs are sawed off. A man is stabbed directly in the chest. A Deadite licks a box cutter until she bleeds. Someone uses glass to cut themselves across their face. People are shot with nail guns. We have a Deadite who is stabbed directly in the mouth with a chainsaw and then sawed in half. There is blood raining from the skies. Needles are pulled out of eyes. Evil Dead Rise. We get a scalping. We get a drone to the throat. We get somebody's neck bit. Somebody's eyeball ripped out by a Deadite's mouth and then spit into a Deadite's mouth. We get vomiting in this one. Tattoo gun near the eye, but then into the face. You get a cheese grater across the leg. We get shotgun shots, stomachs ripped apart. We get a Deadite who is then hit with a chainsaw and thrown into a wood chipper. And we get an entire elevator full of blood. Winner? Evil Dead 2013. We get so much more disturbing, realistic, and graphic blood in this one than you get in Evil Dead Rise. And that whole raining blood sequence is 10 minutes straight of just pouring blood onto the world with the chainsaw in the mouth, and you get hands ripped off and everything else. Evil Dead 2013 takes this round. Evil Dead 2013. A demon wants to take over 5 people's souls so it can release itself onto the world. The movie's very bloody, gory, disturbing, graphic, but it's never really scary. Nothing about Evil Dead 2013 is actually very terrifying. It's just an expert take on how disgusting you can try to make a movie within this universe. Evil Dead Rise, we have a mother trying to kill her children. That person the children are supposed to love the most and have the most confidence in that would protect them is the one trying to kill them. We also get a nice little bit with the sister who's pregnant, and when Ellie touches her belly, she says, 2 souls in there. This one definitely hits the terrifying factors. Winner? Easily Evil Dead Rise. Having a mom going after her children is way scarier than a demon trying to fulfill its prophecy just so it can take over the world. Evil Dead 2013. We have a female Deadite, Mia, Grandpa, Olivia, Zombie Olivia, Natalie, Zombie Natalie, Eric, Zombie Mia, Zombie Eric, David, and The Abomination. Evil Dead Rise. We have Jessica, Caleb, Ellie, Jake, Scott, Gabriel, Mr. Fonda, Bridget, Danny, Deadite Mr. Fonda, Deadite Jake, Deadite Scott, Deadite Gabriel, Deadite Danny, Deadite Bridget, Deadite Ellie. Overall winner for this round is Evil Dead Rise. Evil Dead Rise had 16 total kills throughout the movie if you include Deadites and characters, while Evil Dead 2013 only had 12. Evil Dead 2013, the story of a demon wanting to possess 5 people in order to fulfill a prophecy. Most of the movie is not any humor at all. It is just shot after shot of disturbing images, self-mutilation, manipulation from the Deadites, anything and everything that they want you to see. You see every last ounce of it in this film. There's no hiding away any of the blood and the gore. That's what they marketed the movie for, and that's what they give you. Evil Dead Rise. The story of a mother trying to kill her kids. We get the cheese grater scene. We get some disturbing things said to the children by the mother. But most of the movie is extremely dark, kind of hiding away most of the good bits of gore that you would want to see. It kind of takes you out of the film just a little bit that way. So, winner for disturbing goes to Evil Dead 2013, because it made it a point to show you every last bit of everything, between the self-mutilations, the cutting off limbs, sawing off, blood pouring. Everything was done on purpose for you to see in a disturbing way. While Evil Dead Rise just shot everything in too dark of a composition for you to be able to enjoy every last bit of the gore. For the winner of this one, it's going to be Evil Dead 2013. If you disagree with any of this stuff, leave it in the comments down below. We can have a conversation on why you have your stuff ranked differently. If you want to see more about Evil Dead Rise, just check right here. I got a review I just posted the other day. Till the next one, guys. Rest in peace.